from the city that brought you Kentucky.
It's morbid. I thought it was good.
Welcome, guys, to our Vampire the Masquerade game at Nerd Asylum by Night. We are an actual play Vampire 5th edition game, raising money for Extra Life through to Riley Children's Hospital. Your donations at the link below our stream can affect the game in real time and also helps us reach our very close goal for our this year's Extra Life goal for Nerd Asylum. Like, we're already like super fucking close. Like, holy crap, guys. Like, help us out.
Yeah.
Tonight we are going to pick up with our vampire story. After last time, our coterie left from talking to Gray, went to go talk to Morticia, and then learned a little bit of stuff. Lindsay got a gun, and Morticia's guy, Damien, led them to where they had found the boat, which is also what Gray had mentioned seeing. They investigated the boat, found something in the water. That thing that was in the water turned out to be a half-decomposed human hand. And so they gathered up this hand in a shirt and brought it back to the shop.
My shirt.
Yeah, and it was picked up by our good Dr. Gideon. And that was it for the night. We picked up the next night with Stasia's friend Jeremiah visiting. Jeremiah was showing Basil how to play magic in the front of the shop. Lindsay was upstairs playing guitar. And Stasia was talking with Lucian in the back when a knock came at the shop door. So, who answers the door?
I'll go to the door. I don't see. Yeah, because I'm in the front room with Basil.
Oh, I thought you were upstairs playing guitar.
No, I sat downstairs. And then when they pulled out magic, I was like, "Was ist das?" and walked over to them.
Hey.
Yeah.
This looks like a thing I might like.
Yeah. So I'll go open the door.
All right. Well, so you open the door, and before you is standing a person that you've never seen before, who has not come to the shop yet. Joe, would you like to introduce our guest for the night?
Yeah.
Not introduce her, but like, give us our guest for the night. Give us our guest. Pick a guest.
All right. There he is. Right below you.
Hello. Hello. My name is Victor.
Wait, is that really how you're fucking talking?
No, that's not.
Okay.
Oh no.
Me.
I would
You
have
got me
to
real
keep
deep,
Lindsay's
man.
voice up and listen to that. Oh no.
No, that's not the voice.
Oh, okay, good.
With a K?
With a C.
It's
Good.
Let's see.
I spelled
Victor
it with a
with a
C.
Would you
I will accept that.
Would you like to describe your character?
In front of Lindsay, she sees very well dressed, tall male. He is right now having, for some reason, red glasses at the moment in the middle of the night. Has a very what is the word? Self-secure? No. Words English.
Self-satisfied?
No, like
Cocky?
very self-confident. Thank you. That's a word. Confident
Welcome.
posture. A bit of a messy hair. Just a small beer just left unattended for a couple of days there, and he's just standing there smiling.
Can I help you?
Why, yes. I'm looking for Dr. Lucian. This is his shop, right?
Yes. Is he expecting you?
I don't think he was expecting me at all. Is he here present?
Yes. Stay here. I will go get him. And I shut the door. How tall is Victor? I gotta know that. Is he taller than Lindsay?
He's 6'2", I told you, right?
I think you said like 6'2". Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He is taller than Lindsay.
Tall boy.
Okay. So she shuts the door, locks it, and goes and finds Lucy.
Victor, you absolutely hear the click as she like locks it, walks away.
Victor smirks to himself like, she's gonna wait here.
Do you have a door on your office, Lucia?
I thought they were in the kitchen.
I think we were in the kitchen discussing her diet.
Oh, and her
Oh,
friend who
okay.
has shown up,
Yes.
who
Yeah.
has been looking curiously at the door and away from Jeremiah has been looking curiously at the door and away from the magic cards that he was pulling out and shuffling into decks.
I'll gently knock on the kitchen door.
She goes, yeah, yes.
I don't want it. I didn't know what you guys were talking.
Yeah, you did. You have like extreme ears.
Okay, well, someone's at the door for you, Lucian. Tall man.
Do they have an appointment?
No, he said that you weren't expecting him. I locked the door. He's still outside.
Did he give a name?
Nope.
All
You
right.
didn't ask.
That's Lindsay.
I'm going to go ahead and go to the front door and unlock the front door and slowly open it all the way open.
Stasia's like right behind him though.
Just
And slightly looking over because she's little. Wait, I'm not little.
You're not as little. You're
You're not
like
as
average, but Lucia was still pretty tall, right?
Yeah, 5'11".
She's a few inches taller than you.
Just
Good evening.
This is all you see.
Can I help you?
I assume you are Dr. Lucian, am I right?
I am. And you are?
Good. My name is Victor.
Is that Victor with a C or with a K?
With a C.
Always go to.
You may come in, and I'm gonna turn around and walk away towards the front desk.
Gets out of his way.
Okay. I go in.
So, Victor, what do I owe this pleasure?
I have heard this shop of yours has quite what would be the word? The inventory.
Depending on what you're looking for.
Well, I am looking for a particular item. It is a bracelet. Has wooden elements into it, also silver elements into it. I am curious, but also in a bit of a hurry to obtain such thing. I've been looking around quite a while, and unfortunately, even in the city, it has been quite annoying to track it down. Asking in different shops, asking with different people, and one of my, let's just call it contacts, friends, has pointed me to the direction of this shop.
Lucian, give me intelligence and occult.
Intelligence and occult.
Pretty
Okay.
good roll for you.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, by the way, sir, remember, you are at 3 hunger.
I am.
Because he woke up at 1. He woke up at 2, actually, because he had 1, woke up at 2, and then he did Blush of Life.
Which I didn't need to do, but I didn't know that.
No.
Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, what did you say again? Occult
Intelligence and occult. So
Okay.
6 dice for you, 3 of which
and
are
1, 2,
hunger
3,
dice.
and I upgraded occult, remember? I have 4 dots.
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
And 3 of those are in hunger.
Man, that's a good dice roll for you.
So that's a onk with the fangs, onk. So 1, 2. So 3 onks, and then an onk with the fangs, and then a skull.
That's fine. Skull doesn't matter right now. Since
4
you got
successes.
4 successes, sounds like, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes you a moment thinking about the things that you've had in your shop and what someone who of such stature and questionable intent could be looking for. But you do remember this bracelet. It hasn't been in your shop in several years, actually, but you know that you actually sold it to the Historical Society. You know exactly where they probably would be keeping it, too.
I do recall this item you're looking for. I could perhaps arrange to get it for you. What are you willing to offer for this trinket?
What a price?
I don't typically deal in cash. You have fantastic eyes.
Thank you.
I typically deal in favors for the likes of someone like you.
I mean, Lucien, give me what's in awareness, actually.
Wits and awareness. Wits and awareness. That is... These things are so hard to find. 2 wits. And awareness is 1, so that's only all 3 hunger, right?
Yeah.
A skull, and then an Ankh, and an Ankh with the fangs.
That's fine. That's still 2 successes.
You'd think I'd know what is what by now, but I don't remember.
It's fine. So, as you're talking with him, and, you know, definitely if he's asking about something like that, he's definitely looking for something occult, something supernatural, but he doesn't have the pale pallor of a kindred. He's blinking, he's breathing, he seems to be alive. And Stasia, as he's talking, Jeremiah has been like putting the cards back like in kind of a neat pile. Ooh. And he's like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna go. I gotta go like meet the guys. So I'm just
Right.
yeah, I'm good. I just there's like serious business going on. I'm gonna no. I have no idea, but it sounds like they're talking about something like real important, so I'm gonna get the fuck out. Yeah.
Okay. You know, just
We'll play Magic later.
you can get your ass kicked anytime.
Friday Night Magic, you and me, we're on.
I'll text you. I'll
Yeah, I'll see you later. And he kind of like heads back towards the back door where you guys came in.
She's gonna make sure he leaves.
Oh yeah, he does.
Lock the door. Because I'm a good ghoul. Shit, that person might want something to drink. She like runs up.
So Victor, as I was saying, items such as these don't sell for cash. The front of the store obviously has cash items, but an item such as this would belong in my collection and wouldn't be for sale. In exchange for this item, I would be willing to negotiate a favor to be exchanged at a later date should I need to call upon your services.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yes?
Hey, do you, sorry to interrupt, does your guest, Mr. Victor, need anything?
I'm just gonna look at Victor.
Drink? Snack?
Some water would be good.
Cat. Or
Yes.
Stasia. give me a willpower roll, just real quick. That would be your wits plus your resolve. It should be 4 dice, 4 black dice.
4, 5. I have 5.
Oh, you have 5?
Yeah.
Maybe. I got it scratched up as 4 for some reason. Wits and resolve, right?
Yeah, 2 in wits, 3 in resolve. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I think I have. Yeah.
3.
When he looks at you, there's something puts you on edge. Like your hackles raise. It's not enough to like freak you out. It's not enough to like make you concerned for your safety, but something just puts you on edge about him.
Serial killer vibes. Got it.
Sure.
You know, when you're like minding your own business and you're just trying to get from point A to point B, but you got to take a Greyhound, so you got to wear like an oversized hoodie and look super ambiguous, and then that weird guy sits next to you, and you're like, I don't know if I should move, but just somehow I feel like I should move my seat.
A little bit like that.
The whole ride, but you know you made the right call.
Yeah, a little bit like that, sure.
That's oddly specific.
It is.
I had situations like that in the subway. I can relate.
I cannot, which is why I was like, "You okay?"
Is this Stasia or is this Cat? No one knows. It's fun.
We don't know anymore.
The lines are blurred.
Okay, water. Would you like some ice or not ice or cold or room
No,
temp?
it is. Room temperature is fine. Thank you very much.
Lemon?
Stasia, just get the
Yeah.
water.
Runs away.
She is an eager one.
Eager is a term we could use to describe her, yes.
Oh. Going back to that particular thing,
Yes, the bracelet.
the bracelet. I prefer to have things clear and preferably having things done in the moment and not leaving any business left unattended until one of the individuals involved wants to finish it. So
I can respect that.
it's just a matter of business. Having everything clear helps for future relationships. I think you can understand, right?
Am I to infer that you're planning on having a future relationship?
No. But the world is small.
Well, then I think we've come to an impasse, as you have nothing of value to offer me, and
Mm.
there's no reason for me to exchange this item for nothing. That would be horrible business. Okay, the eyes got it. Yep, you can have the item, it's fine.
Thank
Lucy
you.
become a fucking simp. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Episode 2, OnlyFans.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, Lucian's only he's the only simp in
He's the
our
only
group.
fan
I
simp.
don't know what you're talking about.
Beso's only simp.
Um,
Oh, no.
I've just been simping for Gray. It's okay. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah,
simps for
same.
someone else.
I emotionally sent for him.
Victor begins pacing a bit around the room, thinking, glasses out, just playing around with them. What kind of favor you would ask?
Oh, it's hard to tell off the cuff like this. We are currently investigating something, but I can't ask for your assistance in that, so... We did
Maybe
just
I
get
could-
another donation while we're at it. So one was to lower my hunger.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Yeah, I was just trying to check that.
DB for the good
Guys, who
doctor.
care?
And then the one we just
To
got
raise
was to
it.
raise a hunger of your choice.
Oh,
It does
honey.
not specify which character. At least I can't see it. It just says anonymous.
Baby, you
Yeah.
got to
Stacia.
let me know.
Station, it's only once Taco Bell.
We also got a add a dice to your dice pool.
Oh, neat.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Error.
Oh
There
my
it is.
Oh, we got another thing. Oh, God.
Hey, Solid, who's that? Oh, it's for Lucian.
Okay, so
I
I
don't
went
know who
down
the
and then came
anonymous
back
is
up.
for. No. The extra dice is for Lucian. I don't
Oh,
know what
okay.
the hunger is.
Extra dice to my pool.
I guess that's keeper or storyteller's choice.
Okay. I would say, Lindsay, since you are at the lowest.
Sounds like a plan. This
I
may
can't
have
really
been
think of anything off the top of my head, Victor. You've come at a rather stressful point in my nightlife. And I'm not thinking clearly right now. Especially not knowing who you are or what you're capable of.
Well, if it helps satiating your curiosity, I can tell you that I am part of a large group that intends to make big moves in this city. Has always been and is always in the lookout for new places.
The Boy Scouts of America.
No, actually, I work in
No?
No, I actually am part of a, real estate business.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
For someone who likes to be clear, you weren't so clear on that. What
Just
company
sometimes.
is it that you work for?
Oh, shit! What the fucking name of the company? Damn it!
Damn it.
You've seen
Can
our ruse.
I sneak over here? Because I want to eavesdrop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're
Um,
all eavesdropping. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll open my jacket and pull out a card.
Business
And-
card.
and-
I want
the
to be
business
like
card.
right here.
And in the business card, like it's very well done, and it has his name, his full name, along with a number.
What is Victor's full name?
Victor Argent Barwolf.
Okay. Stasia like slowly peeks and like makes eye contact with Lucian and has like her phone and then peeks away. And then she's gonna send him knife question mark.
Excuse me, Victor. No!
My phone's on silent because I'm not stupid.
I'm just shouting out, no!
Hi.
Did you get that water, Stasia?
Did. Here you go.
Fantastic.
I take it and drink from it, all of it, in one swing.
She just watches him guzzle that down and takes the cup. Do you need more?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, I will be a call away. Over
Yes. Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
Dr. Lucian, I think that you said you're in an investigation.
I did mention that, didn't I?
Yes.
Stop.
All three of them are just like around the corner at this point.
I'm gonna look behind me.
We all start getting...
Slam the door.
It's not slam the door, it's like get away from the corner just enough.
Ramble
so
on
that
top
you
of
can
each other.
see us. Yeah.
Head.
Is this investigation related to individuals of the night?
I'm gonna kind of side-eye him a little bit and look him up and down one more time. He's still breathing and looks very much alive.
If you brushed his hand or anything when you were taking the card, I don't know that you did, you would have felt that he is warm. He is definitely alive. Zachary, check your messages.
That.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Can't see. Star? Why are you doing this to him?
Just,
Check his messages.
Perhaps. What do you know of creatures of the night? I study many occult issues and creatures, cryptids.
I have heard that out of lately there are some individuals walking around in the streets during the night that don't have a shape beyond pure shadows. People that have been witness to just out of the corner extend their hand and draw darkness around them. And where there were one before, they became two, then four, and so on. It's not safe to walk out in the night anymore.
In Heligdom. Seems to have a rather live nightlife, if you ask me.
Yeah, a very alive one.
Do you often believe in fairy tales?
You know, working in real estate, you hear many stories out of every corner of every city and every house. I'm just open-minded.
Real estate, that gave me an idea. You happen to know of any haunted houses?
Start
Perhaps we could
Like on the
exchange this bracelet for, a tour through a haunted house. I do love such things.
You would, Victor, you would know of the closed down Dark Tales at the south end of the city.
There's one that is closed at the south of the city.
You
Really?
would also know of a couple other locales that are not necessarily safe,
Haunted?
but are highly rumored to be haunted. A couple of very old houses in like Old Hilligdom, kind of not super far from Lucian's shop actually, and especially on the boardwalk, old factories, and even an old abandoned hospital at the south west of the city.
Well, there's a hospital if you're in the lookout of haunted things.
I tell you what, if you give me a tour at night of this haunted abandoned hospital...
I am a busy man, Dr. Lucian.
Well,
But
I'm
I could
simply trying
arrange-
to... yes, open to
can arrange
negotiations.
for you to maybe find someone.
Oh no, it must be you.
I don't think you would like me as a company.
I've enjoyed our business thus far. You've been pleasant company.
Is he trying to hit on him?
I don't know.
No.
But also, is he trying to kill him in a hospital?
It's either horny or murder. I don't know.
He's gonna murder him. That's ridiculous. And he's not horny.
We can discuss the details probably later. Fine. I will be open for conversation on this. You find me a bit a bit desperate for this.
Very well. Give me a couple nights and I shall have that back. I mean, could have that.
Could it be? I'm in a bit of a hurry. I will be not present in the city soon. So could it be maybe tonight?
I have an awful lot on my plate. That would require a guarantee that you will take me on a night tour, and my friends if they wish to go, of this abandoned hospital. Guarantee me this at some point in the future, and we can pursue this tonight. Of course, I will want to bring along my ghost hunting equipment.
Hold on, just stop it about this.
Do I have to roll bluff for that? No, I don't.
If you're lying as shit, then absolutely. That would be manipulation and subterfuge, sir.
Can I don't know, roll something?
That would be wits and insight for you, my dear Victor.
Manipulation
Wits
is
and insight.
4.
Where
Can I
is-
roll something?
What was the other one? Manipulation and what?
Subterfuge.
Oh my
Subterfuge.
god, what is the equivalent of insight here?
Oh shit, do you not have insight? Oh my god.
I have. There's. I don't know if it's the equivalent would be.
Empathy.
I have
Empathy.
5 successes, with 2 of them being the onks with the fongs.
Onto the fongs.
Yes, onks with the fongs.
Oh, God.
So that's a fuck ton of successes.
Ow.
Isn't
Like-
it a messy crit?
No, only if wait. 2 of them.
He got 2. We're with the fangs.
Yeah, 2 of the onks with the fangs.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm very worried about what
This
a
ought to be
messy crit
interesting.
here will do.
Actually, I think I know exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh God.
I also don't know if I actually marked. Oh, compulsions. There it is. Can you beat 5 successes?
No, I already rolled. Got only 2 successes.
Okay. So as far as you know, he's legit. Lucian, as you're saying this and trying to sweeten the deal for yourself, essentially, there's instant of recognition, almost like a supernatural awareness, and you suddenly realize exactly what this person is who is standing before you. And you don't know that you've ever met one before, but suddenly everything makes sense. He is a guru, or a lupine, as you would call him.
Do we get along? I don't recall the actual... Okay, that's what I thought.
An actual ghost hunting. That would be. Well, I am unsure if that's wise, but it would be interesting to witness for sure. I notice his change in demeanor.
Does
He-
Lucian have a change in demeanor?
He does not change his demeanor. He's just sitting there looking at you with his legs
Okay.
crossed.
I guess I could. I mean, I do have some curiosity on that place also.
Fantastic. It's a deal. And I'm going to extend my hand out to shake yours.
It's a deal. Extend hand, shake it.
Well then, shall we begin our trip to retrieve your bracelet?
I would appreciate it heavily.
I'm going to stand up from the chair and swing the door open violently to see if I hit anybody.
Oh, I'm sure it probably does.
Boom.
I went to go get my shoes on. I'm fucking mad already.
Oh, I expected
I
someone to be
I
standing there.
have dodged.
I'm not going to
Basil
make you guys
probably
roll
didn't
for it.
dodge.
I would.
He got
Basil
slapped.
didn't dodge.
The only one with celerity gets slapped by the door.
It's fine. He was super into it. Ghost
Uh,
hunting.
Oh,
I
hello
s-
then.
Oh. Oh, I see you have more. Hello.
Yes, this is the one that answered the door.
Yes,
This
I
is Basil, Lindsay. Lindsay, Basil, this is Victor. We're gonna take him on a little adventure this evening.
Have time for that?
Of course we do.
Totally have time for an adventure.
We're just waiting for the evidence, so... What else are we going to do? Sit around and stare at each other? Talk about our feelings?
I am sure you could wait an eternity for that.
I walk away. I'm like, not talking about my feelings.
There we go.
I'm going to go get my jacket.
Stasia!
Quiet rebellion is me putting on Converse.
Pull the
So
car
where
around,
are we,
please.
Headed again?
We have a stop to make to pick up an item that this gentleman is looking for.
Cool.
Stasia, please pull the car around. I would like to drive my vehicle to, well, you drive and I ride in my vehicle to the
say you
historical
drive.
stars. No,
Okay.
I do not. Why would I have Stasia.
Gonna very slowly turn around, and as soon as she turns around, she's just like,
Is Stasha your employee?
Yes, she is.
Do I see Lindsay doing that?
Yeah, it's behind Lucy, and I just
Okay, I see. That's okay.
Well,
So,
Stasia?
After a few minutes,
yeah, I already went.
you guys hear, yeah, Stasia's gone because she was making faces all the way. After a few minutes, you hear the whatever it was,
Hearse.
Cunningham hearse, rev up outside and pull around to the front. Stepping out onto the porch, you would see where Stasia is sitting at the driver's seat and waiting out in the street.
Fantastic. Shall we, my
The
newfound
doors
friend?
are open.
Good job, Stasia.
does this thing fit everybody?
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
How big is this? Like fit all of us perfectly, or like
it's,
a bit
it's a
cramped?
hearse.
So,
Tightly.
have you ever been in a limo and they have the seats
Yes.
all the way around?
Ah.
The Cunningham hearse was empty, but it's been retrofitted with seats like that, so it's very
So you all get to look at each other awkwardly
Yeah.
as you ride.
it's very posh.
It's like
Like
driving your
it.
dad's weird car to school.
I
Victor
own
will
the weird
find-
car, so
I'm into it, okay.
Victor finds a corner where he can like sit and like extends his arms like that. Like
Take up
I
the
own
whole
this
thing.
corner. I own this corner. Cross his legs. Just keep
I'll
that
take
smirk.
the kitty corner, and I'm gonna do the same thing.
God. I guess
That's what
I'm
I
gonna
need to. That's what I need to draw is freaking Basil and Victor just like man spreading on either side.
Man spreading.
No. He's not manspreading. He has legs crossed.
Oh. Man
Please.
You
spreading
still
over
have
here.
your arms out. You're kind
But
of
still, yes.
It's not as bad with the legs, but because like Lindsay's not sitting between both of you, she's gonna find a different place to sit.
She's just rolling her eyes.
Lucian gets in and is going to sit in between Basil and Victor with their hands like so he's like in between the two hands.
Asia makes eye contact with Lucian. She's standing there.
Victor will move his hand slowly away from Lucian. Like he's just
Basil's
like
not moving his hand.
There's a smidgen of a smirk on Stasia's lips, and that's enough for her to close the door and be satisfied with that.
So I think the shotgun is open for Lindsay if she wanted to get away from this bullshit.
No, I'm gonna sit in the back and feel awkward, but I'm gonna play on my phone
Okay.
like a true teenager.
Well, now I feel bad if Stasia's up there playing chauffeur. Oh,
I could.
It's
I-
fine.
I could move shotgun along with her.
I mean, it could.
No,
I-
you
I'm-
can't.
Everyone's already comfortable, yes? Stasia, please take us to the Historical Society.
The engine revs and Stasi's like, nope, we're going. We're going. It's not a long drive.
Star
Just-
power. Ding, 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 ding.
Please tell me you just play that over the radio. From your
No, this is
phone.
her actually driving.
Oh my god. So it's not a long drive, just to the south, next to the university where this all started. Actually, it's back to the Historical Society, where we first found Lucian and Lindsay at Samuel's little get together. You pull up
Fucking
outside, there's an open parking lot, empty, but has some very bright street lights. Nice foliage around the building, trees and bushes, very well manicured, and a big set of steps, shallow steps that go up to the entrance.
Stasia opens the door.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to have need of you here shortly, Stasia. Stay close.
I'm not supposed to leave more than like what?
16 inches!
You know, a sneeze away.
I'm gonna get out the other side, away from the sneeze.
She's whispering as if it mattered between you fucks.
It don't matter.
She still has the pleasant face though. This is weird for Stasia.
So, shall we?
Where are we shallowing to?
I will just follow.
Very well. And I'm going to lead everyone inside the building.
You make your way up to the top of the steps there where the big glass entryway stands. The door is locked.
I'm going to look at Stasia.
Oh,
You're up.
Hold on. I have it in the bag. Just give me a second. There's a lot of keys in here.
Excuse me, Dr. Lucian.
Yes.
You, I assume your assistant's employee, doesn't have a key to the place.
Of course she does. That's what she's doing now.
Motherfucker!
What?
Sorry, that's 4 successes.
Nice. As Stasia's over here jiggling with the lock. Rather obviously.
My statement is very not so like, yeah.
Oh no! Jiggling it. I'm just over here
Um.
legitimately going through my bag, pulling out my fucking, help me open the door kit, and then just
Shouldn't.
and then open it because it should not be that hard at all. Just
Shouldn't we have gone a back entrance or something similar?
that would mean like we're sneaking around and doing something, and I don't think we're doing anything we're not supposed to be doing, right, Doctor?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna look at Basil. Just like side glance at Basil.
Again, super sorry. Lots of keys. I'm doing better at cataloging them.
Sure, I am sure you are.
I
look
ran
back
this
at Lindsay
place
and give her
for
like a thumbs up.
years
I give
before
him a
Samuel
thumbs
took
down.
over.
I take her hand and gently turn it to a thumbs up. Like
I then put it back down when he lets go.
Whatever expression Lucian has, Stasia then puts it on.
Was it that Lucian said a moment ago?
In reassuring Victor, I ran this place for several years before Samuel took over. Of course she has a key.
Samuel, who is Samuel? If you don't mind me asking.
Dirty, low-life, underhanded bastard, if you ask me. But He's fine.
Oh, that's the first time Lindsay's heard him say that. So she's like,
Stasia, are you done yet?
The door's open.
Oh, great. Shall we?
She's like been standing in the open door this entire time.
I'm gonna walk past Stasia, and as I'm walking past, I'm gonna whisper, "Make sure the alarm is off." Be nonchalant.
I larcened the door.
I mean, the way that you undid it, it's almost as though you did use a key.
Mm-hmm.
So it hasn't set off anything yet.
Okay.
That's not to say something else inside won't set something else off.
Gotcha.
But so far, you have not triggered anything with that many successes.
As he says that, she's like, "What do you think? I'm an amateur, but also, just be careful. There might be other alarms." As she looks around, things have changed in here.
Yes.
Since the last couple weeks. Entering the building brings you face to face with a monstrous dinosaur skeleton, some sort of theropod, all teeth and claws, leaning down in a predatory sort of stance. Circling around it and then going beyond into the museum proper are a double set of staircases. But the way that you are looking for, Lucian, is to the left, past the information desk, which is actually where what the fuck was his name? Goddamn, Samuel's get-together was that night. Down that hallway with oak doors, set apart with portraits or art pieces, landscapes in between. But you know that the door that you were looking for is at the very end of the hallway.
I am going to start heading down that way like I own the place.
As one does.
Also keeping an eye out for any cameras or security and kind of just maneuvering casually away from camera view.
I'm going to do the exact same.
Both
of
you.
Female.
Stasia give me wits and larceny, and Lucian, I don't think you have any larceny, so I'd make that wits and awareness.
I do not have any
I'm
larceny.
gonna follow suit because
I'm gonna follow
I
them
really
too.
do not need Nicholas to find out that I broke into this place. Which I feel like he's still gonna find out. Do I need to roll something?
Let's see what they get.
I got a 1 success.
Okay.
Ooh.
You have an extra die as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And
Now, I can roll that as a black one because I have 3 hunger, right? Because it was down and then back up. No, it was down and then
you're
you gave
good
it to
right now,
Lindsay.
Three.
So, okay, I only
you're
need
at
to
2.
do...
I'm at 2 because I took the increase.
Oh, that's an extra success then.
Nice.
So that's 2 successes.
I think we still have the shop music going on in the background.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's very nice.
Sir, instead.
Eerily quiet.
Stasia, what did you get?
5.
5. Nice.
Damn.
It's my
So-
specialty.
Yeah. So Lucian, you are striding down the hallway like you own the place. You remember where the security was. Stasia, you're the one who sees where the cameras actually are now. And you make sure, I feel like you're kind of like nudging him back and forth, kind of like towards this end of the hallway on this side, trying to
Yeah,
make sure that
still
he's,
Catch up and just kind of
nudge, nudge, nudge.
I was thinking about planting daisies. What do you think?
I prefer tulips, but daisies are fine.
Tulips are gonna die really quickly.
Yes, I find that oddly comforting.
It's not that way, doctor. It's this way.
Oh,
Remember?
yes, sorry. Dodge back and forth through the cameras and then get to the room and...
That doorway is also locked. It is, Stasia, it is a very simple lock. Not quite like the doorway. Like, it's one of those regular sort of, almost like an office door sort of handle.
Gonna open that.
Yes, please. And I'm going to stand kind of in front of her to make it look like she's using a key.
Yeah.
So, Victor, what does this bracelet mean to you? Why is it so important that we came here tonight? I'm sorry. I don't usually ask clients this many questions, but there's something about you.
It's a family thing. Yes, it is. It belonged to some family members.
They didn't wear it, did they?
It's a bracelet. You would wear it. Why such question?
Just
Is the door open? Again, Stasia's just standing in the open doorway, but she doesn't interrupt.
yes, the door. Come along, Victor.
Go fucking eye him the fuck up when he goes by. I don't give a fuck if he sees me do it either. Like,
As Victor passes next to Stasia, he looks toward her. Thank you.
you're welcome.
You guys make your way into what turns out to be a landing that goes down a staircase. And actually, in here, it's lit. It's got that drop ceiling warm. It's got that warm drop ceiling sort of light coming down. As you guys make your way down one set of stairs, another set of stairs, and then it turns and reaches another hallway. As you go into this hallway, Lucian, you realize that they've actually renovated this place quite a bit since the last time you were here. The floors are a smooth, polished white tile. The lights are that same drop ceiling, very much more modern. It actually looks very similar to the newer buildings on the university campus.
Ugh. Fucking hate that guy.
You would also know, Lucian, that primarily on this hallway, there's offices. There's also a room with paperwork and record storage for the more mundane objects that you'll find in the museum, as well as a climate-controlled storage for the more fragile manuscripts and the Society's collection of microfilm and microfiche. The important collection lies once again at the end of the hallway and down a stairway.
I am going to wander through the hallway, making sure to kind of try to avoid the cameras in a casual way so that it's not obvious that I'm avoiding. Just strolling.
Just strolling.
And I'm going to point to the room with the film, the microfilm.
Mm-hmm.
This is where they store the JFK film.
That's not what microfilm is.
I'm just joshing. It's fine.
That's the universe.
Yeah, Victor, just nods.
No?
With formality.
Not aware of JFK, the whole...
I do know about that situation.
Oh, yeah, all the evidence is in that room.
Good to know. I will keep that in mind for my next visit.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed back here. This is
absolutely
special
assume,
VIP
Dr.
access only. Yes.
There's a door I can unlock.
Yeah, there is. When they finally reach the end of the hallway, there is a door that is locked.
You know, as I look around here, Victor, I am very appalled by this renovation, but the one thing that they really could have installed would have been key cards. That would have been a great update. Yes?
A keycard would be good, though for the intentions of this night, it is good that they don't have a keycard.
Fantastic. Thank you, Stasia.
And down the stairs you go.
And
I'm going to have to delete a lot of footage, huh?
And Dr. Lucian, you have not presented me to your companions or allies, or I assume they're not your assistants.
Victor, do you have memory issues? I introduced you at the shop. Anyway, this is Lindsay and Basil. Basil, Lindsay, this is Victor. Victor seems to have some memory issues.
I was distracted by various things that were happening at the moment. Just things that I
yes.
was not expecting, and suddenly happened, and I forgot. My apologies.
That's
Some things in Lucian's shop are very distracting. It's okay.
Yes, I notice some things that are quite cold.
Something like that.
Yeah. That monkey in particular.
Yeah, that's weird.
that's not for sale.
I do not want it for sale.
Why is it not for sale?
It's a cursed item.
Yeah, nobody wants. Wait, it is? Are you like? Is it really though?
Yeah.
Is it a monkey's paw situation?
It has 3 of them. It's actually missing the left foot. But it's sitting on it, so you can't tell. The tail is also very fragile, and if you wind it up too much, the head spins in circles, and it's not a very good eye.
horrifying. It's
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
wow. That's,
Basil,
Please
no.
promise not to touch it, Basil. I would hate for anything bad to happen to you.
no. Go ahead and touch it. Go ahead.
Well, like what, Stasia?
Okay, we have
don't
work
know.
to do. Let's not fight about this now.
We're
I
not fighting.
agree with
This is what-
Miss Lindsay. We have something to do here.
Yeah, we're working, Basil.
Are we working? Am I getting paid for this?
You guys are getting paid?
Getting paid.
I mean, technically, Stasia should be getting paid.
I'm gonna walk through the open door that Stasi. I'll be the first one to walk through it. I don't give a fuck.
Lucian, I didn't know this was a paid gig. I'll also walk through the door.
I will walk to the door, and for a moment I forgot Molly was there, dragon, and I was like, something is moving behind you.
There's a thing in your house, dragon. You need to deal with that.
Yeah, it's called the baby. Sweet little boobala.
I forgot about it. I forgot about the cat. I'm like, there's something moving there.
The ghost. He's
All
the
right.
box ghost.
It's the box goes. So, you guys make your way down more stairs. It's actually 3 flights this time, and then a door that turns. And this one does have a card key.
Ah. Stasia, do you still have my key card, please?
Do you have anything of your possessions in yourself, Doctor?
Why, yes, this tie is mine. My vest. My silver wallet chain.
Do I need? Is it just larceny or anything else?
What did I do before? Either intelligence or dexterity plus larceny.
For the
Which
key
I
card?
mean, for a key card, yeah, you know
Okay.
you can't really like pick that.
Yeah.
with-
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, larceny. And what?
Let's go with intelligence in this case.
Okay.
Lucky for me, Stasia is intelligent when she wants to be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she is.
That seems a bit of not very kind call out for somebody that does a lot for you.
And she is. Yeah.
Shall we?
Thank you, Stasia.
She opens the door. I don't know. I got 6.
You got 6? Oh my god. Well,
Ouch.
with 6, you realize there were offices up there. There's probably a key card up there.
I'm sorry, I didn't set up the layout for Keycar.
Jesus.
God damn
Would
it.
be in the office. He'd be the only guy still fucking working right now,
It would be,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
and he would
He's just like,
see us
hey, what's
and
up?
not question it at all.
No,
Not my
no.
business.
Oh man.
Yeah, Stasia, you would realize that you can't fake this with a set of lockpicks.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Did I not grab the key?
Don't tell me you left without the key.
I mean, like you could go upstairs and go grab it.
No. Oh no! I dropped it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go pick it up. We'll wait for you. It's fine. Take Lindsay with you. Yes, it's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Victor.
Do not be. Do not be.
She like takes out her flashlight, her phone.
Isn't this place lit? The stairs lit?
Yeah, the lights are on.
The cubicles, guys. Listen.
Let's go.
So we split the party then. See you in a minute, Stasia. Victor, are you aware that Basil here is a model?
So who's going upstairs with Stasia? Anybody? Lindsay? Okay.
Lindsay.
I'm escaping this awkward man talk that is about to happen.
He just runs.
I'm like, he goes, did you know that Basil's a model? And she's like,
And you
"Fuck
start
this."
moving faster and faster up the stairs. So Lindsay and Stasia, you make your way back up the stairs and back to the door that Stasia just unlocked. And it takes maybe a couple minutes looking past, because they have like labels next to the door, those big plastic ones, and one says the microfilm, one says microfiche, one says the records, and then one says the office of like Linda Christian. I don't know.
Thanks, Linda. Does she have candy on her desk?
Yes. It's a glass bowl of those like Werther's caramels.
I love those. Take the whole bowl, Stasia. It's fine.
You can't eat them anyway, Lucian.
No, but she can.
Yeah. Thanks, Linda.
Live vicariously through Stasia.
Is there anything else on her desk, like personal, that like might say where she live at, or like her full name or something? Oh, it's on the key card, I guess.
Yeah, there's like basically she has like a little hook where like a little paisley lanyard has the key card hanging off of it, as well as a little identification card. It's got a picture of like kind of an older woman. There's all kinds of like frames all around the room and on the desk of grandkids, pets.
Cool. She takes a lanyard. She takes the lanyard off. She hands Lindsay the
Key card?
Yep. And she's gonna put that lanyard in her pocket and keep note of her name so she can send it back later. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you. Okay.
I will walk back to the guys with the key card.
I'm coming too. I'm not.
Yeah, I figured you were coming. I wouldn't be walking without you, trust me.
No, I'm gonna turn off all the lights and just be like, look, I'm a scary Sombra person. Ooh.
The lights are on.
No, she's turning them off.
Oh, like in the upstairs?
Yeah. Ooh, look, Lindsay, I'm a shadow person.
You're not taking any of this seriously.
I am.
Yeah, the La Sombra's not something to like joke about.
If you can't joke about it, then what's the point?
See,
He found a dead body, was creeped out about it, so I decided to wear anchors today.
I did notice your choice of outfit.
Yeah, if you can't laugh about it, then you would just cry. So
crying for kindred is very disturbing.
why?
Oh, it's straight blood.
Oh.
There was a lot of tears in the beginning for me. There was tears.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm walking away.
Yep, down the stairs.
Faster.
Down the stairs you guys go.
Well, at least you know when, you can stop it. It's not, because I'm a girl.
What?
I didn't understand that either.
She says in the stairwell, awkwardly to herself.
With the echoes of Lindsay's footsteps going down the stairs.
I feel Lindsay is the
How big?
only normal person of the group.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not true. I punch wolves. You better watch out.
I feel like that's a normal reaction.
That's hilarious. So yes, eventually the two girls come back. Card key in hand.
I swipe it.
Chink. Swipe it. The light on the door flashes green, and it's one of those like, chunk kind of push open doors. I don't remember what it's fucking called. It makes a noise. Shut up. I am
Weird
being
door
a
to have.
descriptive storyteller. Thank you.
Ka-chunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see it from this group who likes to play Kenku.
Big?
I'm gonna hold the door open for everybody.
Thank you, Lindsay. Victor, shall we? And I'm gonna walk through the door.
So you guys step through the door onto a landing. Directly in front of you, you see another doorway with the sign that on the wall next to it that says security. Turning to your left, you see where the short little landing hallway opens up into what seems to be a library with a lot of shelves. And just beyond a couple of shelves, you see that there's sort of like a balcony sort of thing.
Do I know which way I have to go to get to this item? That's the direction I would like to go.
You lead them to the left, towards that balcony, and you look down, and in the past it's been maybe 1 or 2 floors down to the base. You look down, and you have a sense of vertigo, because it seems to go down you can't tell if it's 4, is it 8? You can't tell how many floors this place has anymore.
Yo, that's scary.
The fuck has Samuel been doing?
So, where are we going?
This way.
Is this a bomb shelter?
I'm gonna pretend I know where I'm going at this point and head in the direction that I think I need to go.
All right.
Before we go, I will point out security to Stasia to be like,
Okay. Stassi, are you going to do anything with that right now?
She's gonna like kind of give Lucian a look and then kind of like look at the security and just slowly slink back and kind of like grab Lindsay's hand as she slowly slinks back. Can I open the door?
It has a key card thing.
Of course it does.
Beep, 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 beep. And it opens.
oh, thank God. I thought that was a beep, beep, beep. You don't have access to this. Hey, Molly. Hey, Molly. Hey, Molly. Hey.
Now it's
hey,
DB.
Hey, Molly.
She's this
Okay,
guy now.
yeah,
I'm
get on
sorry.
the floor.
The
Just her
baby.
tail.
The other 3 of you who are going to make your way deeper into the library, give me wits and... Oh gosh. I would go with either wits and survival or wits and awareness, whichever one you're better with.
Okay.
Survival is a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're the same.
Storyteller star.
Yeah. Alertness.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, is it alertness?
Yeah, it's alertness.
Damn, I should have been down there with you guys because I have a lot of wits and survival.
It's okay.
That
I
is
got
a
some-
I'm gonna grab
singular success.
Basil last minute, but I was like, that would be weird. Would it be weird? It would be weird.
Oh, it's fine. You can grab Lindsay.
Well,
It's
yeah,
fine.
one.
Victor got 4 successes.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, 4 successes.
Lucian?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. and then Basil's over there rolling.
Rolling. What?
3 successes.
Okay. Lucian, you walk up, you look over the edge, and you're like, and inwardly you're like, fuck. But outwardly you're like, let's go this way. You start following the balcony. And you kind of follow it around, and you expect to see some sort of door, some sort of staircase, but you don't. But it is Victor who glances over and sees an alcove just past several bookshelves where there seems to be a wall. But there's a lot of bookshelves in here. There's a lot of bookshelves in here.
I go to that wall, to that particular section.
Are you going to point it out to the Basil after he? Oh, again, he's gone.
Fine.
It's just. Whoop.
And he's gone.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say with three successes after Victor looks over and sees, you would also see it and follow him that way. You might have to grab Lucian.
Okay. I grab his sleeve and tug.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh my.
All right. So the staircase takes you down a couple of floors, and then it ends, and you find yourselves on another floor, essentially, of bookcases. And now when you step out and you look over the balcony and you look up, you think you've gone 2 floors? Have you gone 5 floors? Everything looks hazy. It's weird. But looking down, maybe you have 3 floors to go. Maybe you have 6. Not really sure. But what you do see looking down is you can see a glass case. And then looking further down, you see another glass case. And it seems that the bottom floor is interspersed with cases of objects of interest. But the staircase that you just came off of is not going to bring you down there. So if everyone could, again, roll for me to see if you can find this other staircase.
Same thing, wits and awareness.
Mm-hmm. Or survival if you have it.
Onk with the fangs. That's all I got.
With the fangs.
That's 1.
Oh, 1 for Victor. I'm doing bad representation over here.
I would like to remind our kindred at least that you can roll willpower.
That's a re-roll,
Let you
right?
Re-roll.
Yeah, you can
For 3
reroll up to
black
3
dice.
black dice, yes.
Yes.
I only have 1 black dice because I'm at 2 hunger.
3 successes again.
Oh. You guys wander for a few minutes. Lucian is still acting like he knows exactly where the fuck he's going. You're beginning to think that maybe he doesn't,
I see you.
because it is Basil this time. You guys almost walk by it. You almost miss it, but then you see another alcove in kind of a corner. And you're like, this floor plan doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, there's a wall over there, but then it opens up over there. But then there's more shelves over there. And Lucian, you know this place was not like this the last time you were here.
Is it not symmetrical?
It's almost shifting. It's almost... it's
Damn it.
hard... It's definitely some sort of supernatural power that's going on here that's making the place seem not stable. Everything seems to kind of shift when you look.
Fucking architects, man.
Yes. If there was one kindred that I could diablerie, I would fucking Samuel. I mutter under my breath.
Boy, that's some hefty thing to say. Victor doesn't know what you're talking about.
Victor has no idea.
Maybe this way. I'm gonna grab Lucian's arm and like pull
Oh,
him
yeah.
in the way that I notice things.
Yeah. Upstairs, the girls in the security room.
What's in the room, Star?
So compared, what's in the box? Compared to the last security room that you were in, this is way nicer.
Fuck.
When you wake up, you shift the mouse a little bit, wake up the computer. It's already logged in because they don't expect anyone to get into the key card. You would imagine. It's actually more focused. It has several monitors. It's actually more security focused. It's rather than it just being like someone's personal computer that also happens to be connected to the system. But on the monitors, you don't see anything of the library below. You only see upstairs and in the actual museum proper.
Okay. I'm gonna look for an item list, inventory list, and see if I can match the description with
Like an inventory list of the collection.
She's gonna text Lucian and be like, does this item have a name or a number associated with it?
Would I remember that?
You didn't really have a name for it. You just knew it was a silver bracelet that had some sort of supernatural power, but not a power that you or any other kindred was able to tap into.
Nope.
Nope. Stasia, as you look around in this room, you realize there's no records in here of the inventory. But there were rooms upstairs marked as records.
Fuck. There's not one like on the computer. There's not like an intranet, like in system.
Give me intelligence and technology.
Intel and tech. I think I only have one in tech. Yeah.
Keep an eye on the cameras to see if anybody else is coming into the building.
I'm gonna add my one roll. My one time.
Yeah. Lindsay, give me wits and awareness.
4. No, 3.
Wits.
3. With 3, you do find an online sort of it. You have to pull up the browser and get into like one of the marked tabs up at the top, and you do find an intranet that seems to be a list of the books, the records, the microfiche, microfilm, what's up in the museum, what's on display at this point. But you don't find anything particularly marked collection, and you don't find anything like there's several bracelets that come up when you look for it, but when you like pull up the archived photos of them, they're like clay bracelets. They're like,
okay,
yeah, they're gold or rust colored. You know, nothing that seems to match the wood with silver.
Is there a map directory? And is on top of that, is there a fire escape plan that's separate that might have more than what the museum, hey, this is what everyone's advertising versus this is where the emergency exits are?
There is a map and there is a fire escape plan. Both of them include the first floor of this library, and that's it.
So she just kind of like looks over at Lindsay. There's no record of what's below us.
That's an OSHA violation.
Right?
Here we go again.
Hopefully
And-
they have handrails.
Well, Lucian probably wouldn't use it anyways, and now he just walked down there. For all we know, there's no floor or anything.
Yeah, that is concerning. I rolled 4 successes, by the way, for my wits and awareness.
Watching the cameras while Stasia is looking through the directory and everything. In the actual museum, you see a security guard, maybe 2, but they're just walking through the actual museum.
Okay.
They kind of pop in next to where the information desk is, but you know they glance around and then continue on their beat. Same thing outside. There's 1 or 2 security guards that you spot that are just walking around, but that's really about it.
Okay.
Can I disengage the security system from here?
Give me intelligence and larceny? Probably. Or technology, whichever one is better for you.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5?
Yep.
It's tricky because this one is not like, oh, you just go in and delete this footage and hit the off button. Essentially, you have to go in through a couple different protocols, and kind of go in a back way to get around any sort of what's the word? Authentication.
Okay.
But after poking around a little bit on the back end of the program, you do figure it out.
Okay. She's gonna, while she's messing with that, she's gonna, hey Lindsay, could you text Lucian and tell him that I don't think that it's down there and that we should go check the directory inventory thing upstairs since he doesn't have any other information from there. So
I will text exactly everything that Stasia said to me to Lucian.
Downstairs.
I guess gets it twice.
Well, downstairs. Yeah. No, not really. Sort of, but not really. So downstairs, Lucian's phone does not go off as they step out into what seems to be the bottom floor of this library. You guys step out and you're looking on either side of you. It's just bookshelves upon bookshelves upon bookshelves, to the point where it almost disappears into mists. Like the render distance is too far. This place looks like it's endless.
Do I get an error?
Yeah, you get that little red thing that happens when the other person doesn't have any service.
Stasia. My message didn't go through.
go stand over there and see if you can get it.
They're in Barovia now.
I will move everywhere to see if because mine has I show her mine has bars.
Yeah, you like
This isn't my phone having an issue.
Probably too far underground.
So, Lucian, Victor, and Basil. What to do? Now that you've stepped out into what seems to be an endless floor of bookshelves, and in the distance you think you see a display case.
Ah, it must be over there. I'm gonna head towards the display case.
Okay.
Likewise.
By this point, the very relaxed and very confident attitude of Victor has shifted to a more alerted one.
Like, ew. Like, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I don't like it.
He's not like creeped out, but at least try not to show that. But he's looking alerted and aware of everything. Trying to be casual about it as much as one can be.
Yeah, as casual as you can be when you've just walked into this endless library. Walking up to the display case, you find that it's actually empty. It seems like it has the kind of a fork-styled display that looks like maybe it once held some sort of blade. Couldn't have been much longer than this because this display case is only about 2 feet long. But it looks like it was holding some sort of weapon that is no longer there.
Are there any plaques or anything on the display case?
There is not.
Well, must be in restorations.
Lucian, do you know exactly where this is, or are you trying to find it?
Well, it has been some time since I've been in charge here, and it appears that Samuel has done some renovations to the building.
When you look up, you can't see the top floor. It's dark.
So it's just books and stuff down here. Basil looks back towards like the staircase and where they came from.
When you were upstairs, you saw multiple display cases.
And now when we look back,
No, like you saw them like dotted kind of around. Like
Mhm.
if you continue to look, you think you'll probably find other ones.
okay.
Well, if it's not in this case, it has to be here somewhere. I'm gonna walk around looking for the next display case.
All right. I realized what it fucking was. It's wits and investigation.
What's
that
an
was
investigation?
that was the freaking check I was trying to ask for earlier. I don't know why I forgot that investigation freaking exists.
Well, do we roll for that now or just follow?
Yes, go ahead and roll for
Okay.
that.
Wits
This is for looking for the bracelet.
and investigation.
It's okay. I'm not good at that at all. Let's see.
1, 2, 3. 3 successes for me.
One success for Victor.
3 whole successes again out of 3.
All right. You guys pass by a couple of different display cases on your way through, and it's not long before the staircase that was there, you don't see it anymore. But moving on past, you see other items in display cases, such as a monkey's paw, clasped like this, desiccated and almost mummified. A weird sort of, it's almost like a bauble that's also on a display case. It seems to be made of some sort of tin that's been carved very intricately. It seems to be hollow. It has a weird sheen to it. Yes, Susan?
That monkey's paw, is it a left bottom foot?
I don't know. It could be.
I would like to investigate and see if it's a left bottom foot.
Sure.
Is it my missing monkey paw? That's what I'm looking for. Is this my missing monkey paw?
If
Fucking
it is,
Samuel
it'll
took my
hate
monkey
Samuel
paw.
even more.
I was thinking like a full on like larger monkey's paw, not your little like ding ding ding.
Not my capuchin.
I don't think they will have that in here.
Is this an actual monkey's paw that if you make a wish it does dirty to you?
Well, this one is closed up.
So somebody made all their wishes. That's fantastic.
We may have lost never mind.
There they are.
I'm back.
Back
Welcome
bitches.
back. So this doesn't look like it matches. This looks like it's a front, like a.
This looks like it's
Okay.
like it's too large. It's like a larger species of monkey. There's another that has a necklace in it that seems to be sort of it's a small jewel on the pendant that's wrapped in very delicate silver vines, and the jewel itself almost looks like it has the starlight and galaxies inside. There's a ripped page that seems to be from some sort of journal or workbook or something with indecipherable runes written across it. The only thing that you can read is on the bottom corner. It seems to be a word spelled Moloko. You don't know why just that page is set inside of a separate display case, but there it is. You do find another empty one that has just a display dais. Nothing there. Seems like it was probably once about this big. And lastly, you do eventually find a display that has the silver painted wooden beads in a bangle wrapped around it.
And this is what we're looking for, right?
And Victor would be able to confirm this is exactly what you're looking for.
See, Victor, I told you. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Do you have the key for this?
Of course.
Do you really?
I would bang my elbow on it just lightly, not like... Just kidding. Stasia carries my keys. Let me text her. I'm gonna pull out my phone and try to text Stasia.
You see that you have no service.
Huh. We must be, pretty far below ground. I don't have any.
I will
Hey,
kneel
bars.
next to this box and start to check it to see if there's a lock to it, if there's symbols around it.
Do
Also,
you touch it?
no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
How
Knowing this
long
place,
does
I'm
this
thinking about it.
take?
I would not.
How long are we investigating without touching?
From what you can see, it looks like it's a simple glass case. There's kind of a ridge around it to keep it in place, but there's no actual lock on it.
Fuck.
The Bruja in me raises an elbow and
Do it.
wham on the glass.
Strength and athletics, please.
Okay.
I was kind of waiting for that.
Can't just sit here. All right, that's a 3.
3.
Yeah.
A shatter. An absolute just crash in the silence that has been deafening this entire time, other than your footsteps. And it's so much louder than you expected it to be. There's almost a weird flash of light as the glass shatters and falls apart, but it doesn't hurt you. At least not you, Basil.
Wait,
As
what?
it falls, it doesn't hurt anyone, but especially Basil
Okay.
touching it does not get hurt.
Okay.
But there is a weird, almost flash of light that seems to poof and dissipate as the glass shatters and falls both to the ground and around the display.
I pick it up by a finger and hold it out to Victor.
As he picks it, something else happens.
He hands it over to you.
Okay, I'll take it.
The light starts to get dimmer. And
Fuck.
the shadows from above and to the sides where the rooms seem to be endless start to close in.
Let's run. Victor begins running.
I do believe that is our cue.
All right.
I'm gonna
Let's
run
go.
after him. Yeah.
Yep.
Give me wits and investigation to find your exit.
Wits and
Does Aiden
investigation.
go off in security when this happens?
No, but looking
Oh,
out,
no.
there's like kind of a two-way or one-way mirror or
Yeah.
one-way window, looking out into the actual library itself. Even on the floor that you're on, you can see that the lights are starting. What light there was is starting to dim and get dark.
2 for Basil.
I have 1 Ankh and then 2 Ankhs with the stars.
Stars or fangs?
Stars. They're on the black one.
Okay. 1 on and 2 with this. So that's actually 5.
So,
Nice.
question:
Mm-hmm.
how is willpower used in vampire?
In vampire, you can spend 1 willpower to reroll 3 black dice. That isn't really a thing in werewolf, but
Yeah.
I would. I mean, I know I read about you can use rage to. You can spend
Have
a point of
extra
rage to have extra
actions.
mhm.
I got 2 successes. So
Okay.
for the moment, I'm not doing anything. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not. I fear something else will happen that I may require something like that, either willpower or rage.
Or rage. So you guys almost for a second split up and then like, nope, gather up and keep going. And Lucian is actually the one who seems to just navigate flawlessly and finds the staircase and just books it up. And like, come on, let's go up. And even on the staircases, it's starting to get dark and it's starting to get dark. And as you make your way up to that second level, you see almost shadowy sort of figures that are starting to appear on the sides of your vision. And give me another wits and investigation to find that second staircase.
It's. Pardon me. An investigation.
There have to be investigation.
Um,
Oh no!
Only
That's
3
fine.
this time.
One success.
Oh, what was that, Lucian?
3.
3.
0.
0.
You remember you can use willpower.
Does it? That's a 1, right?
It's up to 3 black dice.
Yeah.
Up to 3. 3.
Nice.
Take it all. I'm gonna take it all.
Okay, thank God.
So you guys crest this landing and you look around and you see the figures starting to form, and Basil, you freeze for a second. And then you and Lucien are just gone with Victor in tow, once again running around. And it takes you a little bit longer this time. You start to feel like these things are starting to close in. You can hardly see anything around you now. And then suddenly you find the staircase. It's there and just up. By the time it's almost too dark to see, you guys have made your way back to the security booth. And Lindsay and Stasia, you guys can hear them as they come just stampeding through this library here, straight back to y'all's doorway, straight back to the staircase that leads back up to the Historical Society.
Stasia, we gotta go.
Or was the door behind us?
You're
What
muted.
is the fucking problem?
It's getting very dark. We gotta go. I grab Stasia and I start running out of this place. If she's in a rolly chair, I will just roll her out of there.
Oh, shit's fucked, man.
Okay. Am I done doing what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
Believe me, they were down there long enough. All right, so Stasia gets grabbed and yanked out of the chair, out the thing. You guys go running back up the staircase where, thankfully, there's light. Once you shut that door behind you to the library, there is light and there is silence. Other than the stomps of your running feet.
What the fuck did
What
you
was
do?
that?
Well, what do you mean?
It obviously a trap. Once you broke that, it was a trap.
Trap for what? What was that?
Did it look like when the sheriff showed up?
It looked very similar.
That looked like a shit ton of La Sombra.
This is concerning.
Which, if that's the case, we've all been made because they know what we look like.
Just what does that mean exactly?
Can we get out of the building? We should.
Yeah,
get out
I'm
of the
saying this
building,
as we're
okay?
walking.
Right? The security is only going to be offline for so long.
Yeah, we're moving.
Right. So you guys go up those flights of stairs into the very oddly normal looking hallway of offices and storage and records. After what you just saw downstairs, it's bizarrely mundane. And down that hall you go, up the last 2 sets of stairs. Yeah.
As we're going through this hallway, is Samuel's office in this hallway?
There is an office for Samuel in this hallway.
I would try to get Stasia's attention. Stasia, can you do me a quick favor and open this door?
Yeah.
Please. Please and thank you.
Two.
Stasia, you go to touch this door. Hang on.
Oh, flies off.
Stasia, you go to touch this door, and there's a flash. Lucien, Basil, and Victor. This is a very similar flash to what you saw on that box when it fell apart. But as soon as Stasia touches it, it flashes, and your hand is burnt. There is kind of almost like a runic symbol that has been burnt into the palm. And
I've never seen something like this before. Right?
you have never seen something like this. No. You are going to take 1 aggravated damage.
Ow!
Have any of us seen something like this?
Give me intelligence and occult if you have it.
Ooh.
Can I do that though? Even
Good. Just for funsies.
I do have a cold,
You have
but
a call.
it's
Just for funsies.
Intelligence and occult, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a 1.
1, 2,
1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for me.
Successes?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Intelligence and occult. That's me.
That's one of your,
what I
yeah,
am.
That's your thing. Lucian, as it happens and you see her recoil back, it clicks and you realize that was a dumb idea. And you realize what that was that you saw downstairs. That door is warded. That's a Tremere thing. They ward against certain types of creatures. And whatever the box downstairs was warded against was apparently not warded against vampires because Basil was able to break it. But warded against something else. And the door that Stasia just tried to open was most definitely warded against ghouls.
That fuck. I hate him. Well, Stasia, did you melt the hard drives or whatever it is that you do to... Yes, I know. I see it. I'm sorry. Did you do your thing?
What the fuck is this?
Did you or did you not do your thing? Were we here or were we not?
Yes, it is done. I'm so sorry.
Great. Basil, kick this in, please.
What?
We do have more important things to do, like running out of.
Hey, you got your thing. You're free to go. Basil,
Who are we
kick this.
kicking?
Kick the door in, please. It's your thing. Why are you arguing? Kick the door in.
I kicked the
Thank you,
door in.
Kikar.
What was that sound?
That
Thank
was,
you.
It was bits? Question mark?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
bits
For the
from
look
Keith.
on Stasia's face.
For that look on
face.
Stasia's face. Nice.
That is strength and athletics for me, dear
Can I
Basil.
help him so that he has another?
Yeah, so yeah,
I will help kick in this fucking door.
add a die to that pool.
Okay.
Bang.
You said it was strength and what?
Strength and
Athletics, you said?
Athletics.
Nice. 2, 3. Okay, let's go. That's 4, 5.
damn.
5 success.
There is a loud clang and almost a crunch of wood because the door frames are metal. It's those modern metal door frames, but it's almost like the actual door handle itself has crunched out of the wood of the door as you both just like in sync, bam, and it swings open.
Why are we doing this?
Just give me a minute, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to look for 3 things. Real quick,
Okay.
just kind of looking. First, his doctorates.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Okay.
Second, I'm looking for any kind of logbook or journal or diary of some sort.
Okay.
And then the third thing I'm looking for is any kind of trace of, like, chemicals.
Oh, like maybe like something that would have been used to corrode a body.
Yes.
So you go in and it is surprisingly sparse, surprisingly bare. There is a desk. There's not even a computer. There's one of those calendar sort of things, but it's not used. There's a filing cabinet to one side. There are doctorates on the wall. There's actually 2. One is in history and one is in occult studies.
Fucker. I'm going to take those
You
off
gonna
the
take his
wall. I'm
doctorates?
taking them.
God. Okay, here we go. All right.
Kind of petty.
What you gonna do with those?
I don't know. I just fucking hate him.
But even in like the filing cabinets all seem to be very mundane things. Like records and files and permits and stuff related to the museum. And the actual drawers of the desk have pens, notepads, not even a journal or a planner.
Are any of the notepads indented though, as if he'd written on them?
A little bit.
Is there any way to make out what
You
it
could
says?
take it. Okay.
I'm going to.
Yeah, Stasia's gonna just
Oh.
start
Oh
knocking
no!
it down off his
Oh, no.
desk and just start throwing papers around. Occasionally looking at Lucy and really annoyed.
There's not a lot of papers to throw around. You would have to actually open up the filing cabinet and start ripping them out.
Yeah, she's just gonna start taking random files too.
And basically making it look trashed.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Anything interesting on the way in?
Take a couple of the permits, Stasia.
Doesn't even fucking think about it twice. Fucking permits.
All right, so you guys trash Samuel's office.
Running now, because I'm sure the guards probably heard that.
Everyone, as you run out, give me wits and awareness.
Wits and where is it? These are not good for me.
Super good at that. I got you, boo.
3.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh god. Come back.
So I have 3 successes, but I have both my red dice have skulls on them.
Okay, but you got 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's the skulls only matter if you fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 success. Success.
Stasia? 5, 5, 3, 3. 5, 5, 3, 3. Okay. You guys are booking it back down this hallway. You are almost to the staircase, and you hear the door at the top close. And you hear very poised footsteps start to head down.
Are there any doors?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna slip into one of them and try and usher everybody in quickly and gently close it.
You grab what seems to be kind of a waiting room,
Uh-huh.
maybe like a break room,
Uh-huh.
meeting room. It's got a table in it. It's got a couple of houseplants.
Uh-huh.
And so you guys, you open it, usher everyone in, and then quietly
Yeah.
close it.
And then I'm like, hide. And I'm gonna try and like find hiding places.
Are you going to look through the door at all? Or are you just going to let it go?
I'll look through the door a little bit. I'll duck like just at the door.
You tell everyone to hide, and everyone kind of disperses. And I think everyone's like at the door also with you.
That's not what I meant, guys, but
To try to look through this paperwork,
So, Victor, what has happened is you guys were on your way out. Everyone heard footsteps at the top of the stairs that you guys need to go down or go up in order to get out, and you ducked into like a meeting room in order to hide. So as everyone's kind of like in the dark behind you, Lindsay, you peek your head through, and you can hear on that very sharp tile floor the click, click, click of heels. And the person that passes by, it takes a second for you to identify, is dressed in completely black, a suit, very, very sharp. And she has short white hair.
now I see the Resident Evil thing.
And as she walks by, you hear her muttering something about, why they have to leave the fucking lights on in here.
does she look familiar?
Does the gate sound familiar?
It looks quite a bit like this, the sheriff.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna wait till she moves quite a ways away.
Oh yeah, she's walking. She does not stop.
Okay. As soon as I feel like she's a comfortable distance, I'm going to be like, okay. And I'm leaving, and I'm ushering them to come with me, but quietly.
After a good 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, her footsteps have long gone. You even heard the sound of the door at the far end open and close the ka-chunk.
Mhm.
And you open it, wash everyone out, and run out into the darkness of the hallway and the entrance to the museum. Back into the night.
Okay.
That individual, the
Yeah.
one that, who was she?
Trouble.
Yeah. Very bad, horrible trouble that we may still have to deal with later. Why? Do you know her?
DM? Have
No,
I
you don't know.
heard
Oh,
of
sorry, I didn't
somebody
real-
like that?
I can't see your eyes, so I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought we were having eyebrow contests where we just saw who went higher.
No, you
no,
have
I have
not.
never heard of.
You have not heard of
and-
this woman.
Okay.
No, I have never heard of her.
You also don't keep a lot of tabs on
No.
Kindred Society.
Not at all.
One leech is as good as another leech.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You have not heard me talking about your kind at all.
It's fine. Into the hearse. Into the hearse.
Into the.
Into the hearse, into the hearse.
Hearse. I know that's what I was going for.
Yeah, and climb into the hearse.
Victor is not sitting the same way. He's like more like, okay, we are out of that. He's still holding the bracelets. Whew.
All right, you guys scurry across the parking lot and pile into the hearse and just breathe a collective sigh of relief, even though three of the five of you don't have to breathe. And drive on back to Lucian's Antiquities and Oddities.
Well, that was a pleasant outing, Victor. You should come by more often.
I really hope I don't.
Did I do something to offend you? We got your item, and you do have to come back at least once to take me on that adventure.
Unfortunately,
Should've
I
just
am
called it a date.
a date. Wow.
Were we
Actually-
like third and fourth wheels? I look at Lindsay. Oh,
Yep.
Right.
that's kind of cool though.
I'm gonna open the door to the house.
Are you coming in, Victor,
Buddy.
or are you going to be leaving our company now that you have your family heirloom?
You know, I could call you an Uber.
No, I
Basil's an
think Victor begins putting the bracelet on. No, I think I got what I needed. Unfortunately, I am a person of my word. And well, I think I owe you a favor. Considering the situation, a big one. So probably something not as well, it wouldn't be mundane to take you to a haunted place. Or maybe if I ever hear of any spirits, real ones, I might call you for one of those. Though preferably not near my people. That would be so fascinating to see.
Yes, well, I look forward to hearing from you again. Please stop by the shop anytime, Victor. You're welcome here.
Am I really?
It's my shop, so yes.
You're awfully kind for what you are. Then again, the stories. I'm open to seeing or maybe being proven wrong. Either way. I think it's a good night for a walk.
Being old, right?
Hmm?
You're talking about him being old, right?
Oh, no. I actually talk about him being a... How do you people call yourselves?
Kindred.
What?
kindreds?
Yes.
Hmm.
What do you
Because
call us?
Lucian's the only one who knows that he's something else.
You don't want to
Darcy's
know.
just like awkwardly looking. It's like, Dad?
You don't want to know. By the way, I have overstayed my welcome, and
Oh.
I probably gonna have my own troubles to deal with after my little endeavor to find this. So, question, DM: how much time does it? There's no rules about how much time it takes for this attune. You are muted.
No, I know. I have a drinking dog in the background. It is just a gnosis roll. Difficulty of 6. If you want to roll that for me real quick.
Yes. Can I spend? Well, I got 2. I only got 2 successes.
Oh, well, you only need 1 success.
Oh,
To
perfect.
attune
Yeah.
to it. Yeah, you just need a minimum of 1 success to attune to it. So, if I am interpreting this correctly, you slide on this bracelet.
Finish talking, saying, like I've overstayed my welcome.
And then he fades into shadows. And all you guys, the rest of you see are 2 yellow eyes that look at you and then turn and disappear into the night. And I think that's a good place to end for tonight.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
No explanation
you.
whatsoever to
Just
half
gone.
of the group.
It's fine. We'll get to it next time. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for the donations for tonight. If you would like to support our show and our network, you can become a patron. If you would like to support us in other ways, you could find posters that are behind Joe, posters that are behind me over at thenerdasylum.com/shop. Sekrain, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you, Sakura.
You can
Oh,
find
thank you
Sekrain
guys.
in
It will
our
not be the last
Discord,
time.
Always.
You guys will see Victor again.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
For a fucking haunted house visit.
Well,
We'll see
yeah.
if that's what it ends up being for. We'll see how that
We'll
goes.
see. We'll see.
Thank you.
Please join us on all our social medias. You can find us at the Nerd Asylum on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. The show specifically has its own Instagram at NA by Night on Instagram.
Oh, I need to follow that.
Go do it right now.
Do it, you coward.
Join us on the Discord. You can
No
hang out.
coward.
You can hang out with Sekrain. You can hang out with all of us. We're always talking about this and that. Yeah.
One thing before we go,
Okay.
we did hit our 850 goal.
Ooh.
So Kat is going to be doing a Warhead challenge live on stream eventually.
Next time.
So, another heads up for this is next stream for this group should be for this game particularly should be the 30th?
30th.
30th? 31st. It is Monday the 31st.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be a good day for Kat to do the Warhead Challenge because that is going to be our story finale. We will have 2 epilogues afterwards, one with Stassi and Lucian and one with Basil and Lindsay. But tune in on the 31st. Tune in on the 31st for the thrilling conclusion to this mystery
I think I
that they
know what's
feel
going
like
on.
they haven't solved yet.
I feel like I have now.
I feel like you haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Bye, everyone.
Yeah,
That
keep
was
the
a lie.
stream, I guess.
And as always,
Yeah.
stay nerdy, friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday.
He's